Hey, welcome back to another episode of Vulengate. Yeah, we haven't been on here often. We came on here once or twice to do a just fishing episode. However, yeah, I've made a lot of progress on this place along with packs. However, yeah, I thought maybe I could go ahead and show it off. It's very dangerous out here. But yeah. But I do enjoy coming on here and building a little bit. As you can see, we made this starter house over here. I did take some few inspirations from Google. I don't remember the exact artist though, I forget his name. However, yeah, we took some inspiration from that, changed a little bit, gave it a nice little chimney, which I absolutely love. Yeah, please ignore the pop-ups. I can't deactivate them, I don't think. I can just turn off my F1. But yeah, as you can see, we have a nice little starter house, which I think looks really cool. We have this natural little walkway up. I wanted to continue terraforming it over in this direction, but yeah, I just got lazy and forgot. Oh, come on. But yeah, I just love the overgrown feel to it. And yeah, we also have some artwork from some cool players on here, making a lot of custom artwork with the easel mod. But yeah, if we come in here, we have a little bit of a foyer with some nice little decorations hanging around, making it look pretty rustic. Yeah, we have our little work area then, yeah, where we're able to do everything we need to. This used to be our storage wall, but yeah, we quickly outgrew that. Yeah, a little mud farm. It then leads to down here to this nice little hallway, which then enters to, yeah, we're not going to talk about that. But yeah, Pax and I then went ahead and yeah, we built this nice little walkway around the house, which looks really cool. He went ahead and built this, which I think looks really cute and kind of fits in with the rustic theme. And yeah, just a few things laying around. Didn't get as much done as I wanted to, but yeah, just like I said, I love the server. It's really chill, especially blue, but I don't know, I sometimes have a hard time just finding motivation to come on here and do stuff, especially since I know I'm not making a video on it. But then we come up here, yeah, this is Pax's room. Mino was supposed to move in up here, but he never ended up logging in, which is, yeah, sad, but it happens. And then we have my room, which, yeah, my data pack's not working. They're supposed to look like raccoons. I don't have any of my data packs yet, so I still need to work on that. And yeah, we just have a nice little small area to, yeah, live in. But most of my attention has been focused over here, where I am building a shop for the rest of the server. Oh yeah, by the way, that is also Pax's iron farm, which is actually doing really well. And it looks really cool, rested up on the hill. The original plan was to keep in this rustic kind of style overgrowth and have this colorful village up on the hillside, kind of draping down. I thought that would look really cool, but yeah, like I said, it's so much work. But over here is then where our shop is, and on the server we do have, we do have certain commands. I'm not going to be able to get away from these guys for a few seconds. Wait, hold up. If we come up here, okay, good. So the shop's not set up yet, but once it is, if we do and the server will be able to teleport here. And yeah, this is our little shop that we have. I just finished up putting the roof. I'm still waiting for it to oxidize, but yeah, this is my shop and I love it. It's very open, maybe too open, but I do like the feel to it. Go away! But yeah, in the middle we have this small little shop where people can buy these little shards of wisdom. And once they dispense it, it will then give them a inspirational quote, which I think is pretty cool. This is not inspirational! But like I was saying, a inspirational quote will then be, yeah, dispensed, and there's a little bit of a light show and music show underneath. And yeah, so we have that in the middle. We also have a small little parkour arena in the middle, just for, yeah, people to mess around with. I do suck at parkour, but it is possible. But yeah, you have to jump around like this. I'm not gonna make it, nope. But it goes all the way up there where I will be designing a VIP lounge, just, yeah, something fun, something cool. But yeah, then we have the 3 main corridors. We do have 4. I do want to turn this into like a mini game hall eventually. I think that could be pretty fun and pretty cool and give people a reason to come here. But yeah, over on this side we have the mobs. So on the server we can buy and also mine spawners. So with that we're able to make these little farm things. So yeah, I'm trying to collect all of them just so people can come in, especially if you have tasks. Again, I'm sorry if it feels like I'm just dumping a bunch of information on you guys. But on the server, we also have quests, daily quests, weekly quests. Some of them are really easy, like you need to travel, you know, so many blocks. Some of them are you have to craft certain things or kill certain things, especially if you have the quests where you have to kill, I don't know, 10,000 cow. Doing this here is probably going to be a lot faster than, you know, going out and trying to find them in the wild and stuff. But yeah, then over here we have a blaze farm, yeah, which we can deactivate over here with the light, and then they'll start falling from the ceiling. And we also have this nice setup, which I'm actually really proud of. I took inspiration from Patty's mob farm design, which is on, yeah, another shop on the server. However, I've made some upgrades to it, so now it's completely automatic. So if we go ahead and jump up, okay, no, I meant with the, oh, there we go. Okay. But yeah, it's really hard to see, especially with YouTube suppression, so I do apologize for that. But all of these flames are the different mob spawners, and we have them activated with redstone. So that means that we can come over here, we can select which ones we want. So let's say normal spiders, and no, let's say cave spiders and skeletons. And then as soon as we step on this pressure plate, they will start spawning and falling down here. Any second now. There we go. And just like that, we're only getting skeletons and cave spiders. And we also have it so you have to be standing here for it to activate, just so, yeah, people don't come in here, walk away, this thing's still running, and it lags out the server. That would be really bad, and I really don't want to get banned. But yeah, we have an item filter, so everything then automatically filters to these 5 chests, and everything extra goes into the overflow chest. However, I also designed this because at Patty's, for example, you need to manually empty the overflow chests, which is, yeah, really annoying. But over here, we can just flip the chest, flick the lever, I mean, and everything will automatically get dispensed. So yeah, I'm pretty proud of that redstone. I think that's, yeah, a really cool addition. However, yeah, this place, like I said, it's far from finished, and it's not set up as a shop yet. I need to, yeah, get all this done. I need to make farms for all the materials we want to sell before I can even think of, yeah, allowing the server access over here. Over on this wing then we have an art wing, and if you guys seen some of my posts either in Discord or on Twitter, I have been making some map art as you can see, and yeah, selling them. And yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with this. We're using the easel mod. I don't have any maps on me, unfortunately. But yeah, we have a little easel mod so we can put the canvas up here, and then we literally paint by pixel, and it's been really fun. I also got this from Ace, I believe. Yeah, he gifted me this. This is just another level. I don't know. This is crazy, but yeah, we need to turn this into a nice little studio art shop thing. I also want to display this somewhere, and yeah, that is that. And then I'm also working on the final wing over here, which is going to be all of the harvest related stuff, because like I said, some quests you need to harvest 20,000 wheat. Yeah, then we're going to have this so we can come in and just do a bunch of harvesting. It's going to be based on the honor system, so yeah, people who come in here and harvest this, yeah, need to replant it. However, yeah, it is then going to be free to use for everyone. I want to continue to expand this. I'm not sure how long, but I want it to be pretty big. We're going to have all the different harvest stuff, so wheat, carrots, potatoes, all that. I think I'm going to have like a section of 3 and then another staircase going down, where we're also going to have 2 wings on the side, on this side and the other side, and these small connecting bits. So we should have plenty of room. I also want to make a place for vines, berries, trees, maybe, all of the nether stuff as well, because those do pop up in quests a lot. In fact, let me go ahead and get my daily scroll, because I haven't done this in a while. So there we go, we have a scroll, and if I go ahead and click it, we have a normal quest scroll. And that means we need to craft 1 diamond leggings, kill 14 chickens, chop 139 logs, mine 42 glowstone, mine 15 nether ore, and kill 13 goats. So having, you know, these mobs over here, that would be perfect for the goats, because yeah, goats are kind of hard to find. It is a small number though, it's not a hard scroll, so that's not too bad, but I mean if that was like 100 goats, that would be crazy. And yeah, I have what, 8 hours, I think? Yeah, 8 hours to complete all that. So that's what the scrolls look like. And of course then the other scrolls are the weekly ones. These are much bigger. And as you can see, yeah, we have to kill 900 blazes, almost 1,000 blazes. Yeah, craft 340 arrows, like what the heck. But yeah, thankfully we have a blaze farm, so that should be taken care of in an hour or two. But yeah, as for this design, again, this design did come from Google. There was a machine build. I'll try to put a photo of that on screen now. So I took a lot of inspiration from that. Then I went ahead and I just made the walls pretty simple, just wrapping around, giving it a very warm feel and a natural feel, because like especially with the brick looks really good next to the granite. And then yeah, I designed the roof. Then I kind of did a half dome. I didn't want it to be much bigger than this, because I didn't want it to dwarf everything else we have. I still need to, yeah, like I said, oxidize everything. There's going to be a beautiful blue, green to orange gradient as it goes to the middle, which I think is going to look really, really cool. And yeah, I also want to add a bunch of greenery everywhere, kind of, yeah, just making it look like it's one with nature. And then the middle, I didn't know what to do, so we just made this little dome, and we have a few breeze in here. It would be cool to kind of open it up a little bit so they could shoot down at you, but again, I don't want players to hurt and kill them, so I think it's fine just to keep them in. But yeah, this is supposed to look like a giant gear, like a giant, yeah, machine bit. And yeah, with the breezes, it kind of looks like some kind of energy or something. So I think it fits in pretty well. And then we just have a bunch of machinery bit bobs everywhere because, yeah, this base is supposed to be kind of a fusion between automation and nature. And yeah, that's what I've been up to right now. Like I said, I haven't really made any videos on here. I've kind of just, yeah, I've been playing by myself. Pax, yeah, isn't able to get on here as often. I mean, me neither. You know, life gets in the way. But this place does feel really special. I don't want to just, yeah, give up on it. So I come on here every so often and keep building and stuff. But I mean, if this is something that you guys are interested in seeing and stuff like that, I could definitely think about making videos on here. They definitely won't be as in-depth as Cyphercraft episodes. It'll probably be more like recaps and short updates, stuff like that. But yeah, definitely let me know. But yeah, maybe I can go ahead and show you guys around the server real quick to kind of give you a feel of what it's like. So I'm going to go ahead and bring Onks with me. I'm using the Safari net, so I'm able to bring him with me to spawn since, yeah, pets can't TP there. And we can just go. I hear zombie. Bonjour. And also, I realized I don't have my helmet. I lost it again. But yeah, this is spawn. We did get a new spawn. I actually don't even remember what the old spawn looked like. But this has been here for a couple months. And yeah, we have just a bunch of community chests, community notice boards and stuff like that. And a few other, yeah, cool areas, places to warp and stuff. I think the biggest thing Vulengate is known for are the crates. These are things that, yeah, you get keys every time you vote for the server or whenever you, yeah, accomplish missions and stuff like that. And you can get a lot of really good loot out of these guys. And those are also connected to the bosses that we have on here, which is pretty unique. I haven't done that many bosses, but as you can see, there's a few: easy, normal, hard, extreme. I don't have access to... Oh, okay, that's coming soon. But yeah, there's a bunch of different, like Spectral Knight, Ancient Defender, and stuff like that. These are pretty hard. My armor is just chainmail. It's definitely not even close to being able... I died to this guy so many times, and he's like the easiest mob, easiest boss. But you can get a lot of good loot out of those as well. But yeah, this place is really, really beautiful. I mean, the time it took to create I don't even want to know. I'm not sure if it was made in survival or creative. Probably creative. I'm not sure, actually. But yeah, then we have a little area just to celebrate people's art and stuff like that, people who win different art competitions. Like I said, this spawn is relatively new, so yeah, all this got reset because we had a different art area in the old spawn. But yeah, then there's just a lot of different places that you can explore. Alright, so I went ahead and I voted for the server real quick, and I got 2 easy quest scrolls as well as 6 vote keys. These are the very normal vanilla keys. I don't think I'm gonna do the quests, honestly, because I just... yeah, 2,000 block. I can't be bothered. I just can't be bothered. So I'm gonna put them in the chest for others to use, but then we'll go ahead and see what we get with these keys. Alright, so yeah, we can go and take our keys and see if we get lucky. Sometimes we can get land with this, which is really nice, so we can expand our empire. Yes. Oh, you want some food? There we go. Good boy. Alright, let's see what we get. $5,000. Alright, I'll take it. A fly voucher, not bad. Okay, 50%. 3 more keys. Okay, that's nice. Money boost. Okay, nice. A voter sword. Alright, not bad, not bad. Point voucher. A chest plate. And give me something good. Fly voucher. Alright, that's not bad. I don't really use those myself, but we can definitely sell those. Although sometimes doing big builds and stuff, it does help to be able to fly around, so you don't have to scaffold everywhere. But yeah, this is not bad at all. However, yeah, this is definitely new, the software crate. I'm not really sure what's in it though. Can I somehow... Ooh, okay. So this is the loot you could... an endermite spawner. Ooh, I do want that. Firewall? Okay. This is interesting. And then we have the gladiator crate. Mostly books for armor. And, ooh, chicken, sheep, cow. I have goats actually. Alright, yeah. I should focus on getting some more keys. That's something that I haven't done, unfortunately. I don't really play the server like it's supposed to be played, but it's fine. But yeah, I should probably invest some more time in trying to get some keys and stuff, because there are some good stuff that we're going to need, especially for our shop, especially when it comes to spawners and stuff. Spawners are super expensive. Super expensive. I mean, if we go to... We can also see what players are selling. I mean... Okay, 1,000, yeah, but it's just a spawner, so nothing too fancy. But it's really hard to get your hands on them. And I think we also have a black market back here. Yes, are you selling anything good? A horse spawner. 26,000 though, that's a lot. Yeah, I don't... 675, I mean, I could afford it, but... Yeah, I don't think it's worth it. And like I said, there's a bunch of different shops on the server as well. If we do P-Warp, you can just see all the shops that people set up. You do have to pay for them. However, yeah, once you have some kind of economy going and stuff like that, stuff that you're selling, then that will usually help itself. But yeah, for example, patties over here, I took a lot of inspiration. This was actually the redstone that I optimized. As you can see, they have a very similar technique over here. I just made everything, tileable. I made it a little bit more compressed. And then I added a little bit of a smart filter as well, because everything just ends up in here. So, yeah, which gets annoying. And if these fill up, then you have to manually take them over and empty them. So yeah, I just went ahead and updated it. And yeah, but I mean, this is where I got most of the inspiration from. And I believe... Groovy Loopy Loo is the one who designed this. So yeah, thanks to them for giving me the base design to work with. And then with patties, they do have a shop over here as well. But yeah, one of the main things that they have is that you can come down here to this level and you have all of the different crops. And this is what I'm also creating over at my spawn. I'm just making it look, a little bit more in theme of our base. But yeah, I want to try to get all of these materials in my base as well, so people can harvest these for the different quests. And you might remember this from, I think the first Just Fishing episode that we had over on the Vulengate server. There is the volcano in the background. And yeah, this is the fishing area. Unfortunately, I can't bring onks with me. Yeah, pets don't work. However, yeah, this over here, we do have multiple fishing tournaments where you can get special fish and other cool resources and stuff like that. And yeah, this is where a lot of people then come, to do some fishing and stuff. But yeah, I know that's a lot. Kind of feels like I just threw a bunch of information at you guys, but there's just so much going on the server. A lot of different, yeah, side quests and missions and bosses and fishing tournaments and stuff. I mean, it is a lot. But I do like it, and especially Blue. It's a very, very chill server. Haven't had any problems with anyone. Everyone kind of just does their own thing, helps out if they can and stuff like that, and it's really cool. Although I like the server, it doesn't quite hit for some reason, so I often find a hard time finding motivation to come on here and play and stuff like that. But yeah, like I said, I do enjoy coming on here every so often, doing a little bit of building, doing something, expanding the shop, since yeah, I'm putting all of my time into the shop. But yeah, like I said, if you guys are interested in this area and are interested to see more of it, I can definitely make videos if the demand is there, so definitely let me know in the comments. But yeah, I think that's going to be it. I am going to go ahead. I do need to make a Cyphercraft episode. I got the schematic done, finally, and oh, I can't wait to start building over there. Need to collect so many resources though, but yeah, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to log off, I'm going to start working on Cyphercraft. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.